Hello, I'm WyoFile reporter Angus Thurmer, here to tell you about a story we just published regarding the Trump administration's assault on conservation. In recent days, the government has attacked long-standing institutions, laws, and regulations that were successful at keeping the fabric of our Western landscape intact. On Easter Sunday, Trump declared a national energy emergency and ordered the dismantling of environmental safeguards that might hinder drilling and mining. The Department of the Interior, which runs Grand Teton National Park, where I am, has drafted a plan to exploit natural resources. At the Federal Science Agency, the USGS, a director has told employees to wind down a department that spends $307 million a year on biological research, including at the University of Wyoming. There's much more. We decided to ask a Yellowstone scientist to sum this all up through his 35 years of research on grizzly bears. Chris Servheen is perhaps the person most responsible for bringing the grizzly back from the brink of extirpation in the lower 48. Here's where famous Grizzly 399 roamed, the Oxbow Bend. I just drove through a bear jam and saw a grizzly cross the road. Right up there, there were about 35 cars, people looking to catch a glimpse. For 28 years, 399 raised, even nursed 22 cubs right in front of millions and millions of visitors. Now, the federal department Servheen worked for is on the chopping block. What's going to happen, the scientist wondered, as climate change alters grizzly food sources, as development encroaches on its habitat, as Trump orders more logging, as more people recreate in grizzly country and stress mamas like 399. There's a simple answer, he says. We won't know. Servheen called it a management system based on ignorance. I don't see how that's a benefit to the American public, he said. You can read our story and see the documentation of all this at WyoFile. And as always, we welcome your feedback.